How can a small private Catholic college in Belmont, North Carolina, make a difference? Founded in a time just after the Civil War by Benedictine monks, Belmont Abbey College began. With one monk, Father Herman Wolfe, and 2 students picked up in Richmond, Virginia. They started classes on the day they arrived, on April 21st, 1876. The seed was planted. The beginnings of the Abbey were guided by its first abbot, Leo Haid. Under his leadership, the invaluable foundations of our college were established. Those early days were rough, a constant reminder of the Benedictine rule on humility. Despite the struggle to simply survive, the monks dedicated themselves to the establishment of an institute of Catholic education. Emboldened with a zealousness for their mission, the monks gave us the Catholic educational tradition, the appreciation of the arts, the welcoming of all people, of all races and all faiths, the dedication to academic quality, and the establishment of monasteries, schools, and parishes in North Carolina, Georgia, Virginia, and Florida. The impact of this small Catholic presence in the South had already begun to bear fruit. Now, in a new century, we've created a place where our students find friendship and joy in a community of faith that leads them to learn a skill, a profession, to seek truth, honor, and meaning, to thrive in this life and in the life to come. Since those early days of its founding, Belmont Abbey College stands as a beacon of faith, hope, and knowledge.
Our mission is to educate students in the liberal arts and sciences so that in all things God may be glorified. That's a powerful first sentence. I didn't say money, power, fame, pleasure. St. Thomas Aquinas talks about those 4 things, and he says, if you don't have first things first, those 4 things have the potential to become addictions. So here it's really about that in all things God may be glorified. The second sentence says, in this endeavor we're guided by the Catholic intellectual tradition, the Apostolic Constitution by St. John Paul II, Ex Corde Ecclesiae, and the Benedictine spirit of prayer and learning. And basically, to sum that up, it's about seeking the truth. We go into every discipline we have here, seeking the truth, because we believe when you get that glimpse of truth, in a sense, you're getting a glimpse of God. You're getting an insight into God. And then finally, we talk about welcoming a diverse body of students and providing an education that will lead them to lives of integrity, succeed professionally, become a blessing to themselves and others, and to become responsible citizens. That's what it's about here.
The Abbey has a presence that can only be attributed to Jesus Christ. Our campus is centered on Him, guided by truth and fortified by the monastic foundation that makes this place home.
From the beginning, there was a twofold emphasis to prepare our students for a successful professional life, building on what we believe are their God-given talents. But even more important for Benedictine education is formation of character. That is, formation for a truly good life, which is a foundation for everlasting life. Ultimately for us as Benedictines, the purpose of the college is, as I said, to seek truth, to form people for a good moral life and people who can make good human community, and to do that for the glory of God and ultimately the salvation of souls.
Our modern community life emanates from a 1,500-year-old tradition of mutual love and hospitality. There we find our roots and our spirit, and it continues to reverberate with friendships that last a lifetime. With talented and caring faculty to guide them, our students find their passion, develop skills, and go on to successful and joyful lives. But fun abounds too. From our championship-winning Division II athletics, to our Abbey players, to our great books-grounded Honors College. Life is more than lived. It is dared and adventured.
Abbot Leo Haid had a wonderful prayer as he blessed the cornerstone of actually the building behind me. He said, the work and prayers here shall spread God's blessing over this beautiful country in the years to come, when perhaps few of you who are listening to me now shall be among the living. I love that. The work and prayers here. That's the ora et labora of the Benedictines. That's what they do day in and day out, that work and prayers. But then you ask yourself, well, how's that going to spread God's blessing over this beautiful country in the years to come? It's the fruit of those work and prayers, which are our students. Literally, our students leave here every year in graduation like a beating heart. They're being sent out into this beautiful country, and they are quite literally the blessing that he referred to. And I loved his prophetic nature. He said, when perhaps few of you who are listening to me now shall be among the living. He had such hope and he had such confidence, and I think he had such foresight to see this place was going to keep going long after they were not here, after others listening to him weren't here. And I'm praying and hoping for the same thing.
Our students leave here prepared, knowledgeable, and spiritually fulfilled. They are the blessing that is spreading across this country and the world. This is the fulfillment of our mission. This is Belmont Abbey College, the Catholic College of the South.